How are you rolling crits at your table? Is it fun, exciting? Does it put some suspense in that game? To crit or not to crit? That is the question. So we'll see you on the other side. I'm Baba Tucker.
And I'm Jackson Dean Chase. And together, by our powers combined, we are MageGate Games.
If you like role-playing games and rolling dice, you're in the right place. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video. Crits are back, baby. And they still kind of suck. So how can we make them better? Jackson, let's get into this quickly. What's happening when we have our scene set up? We have Grisgard with his three-handed sword. You heard me, three-handed, and he goes and your player gets a natural 20, and we go and swing, and then what happens?
Well, hopefully you don't roll all ones, because that would defeat the cinematic value and the moment. Everything's just wrecked. If you don't want to be at the mercy of random dice when you're rolling a crit, right? So what I propose is you just roll your regular damage dice as if it wasn't a crit, right? Just roll that D8 or 2D6 or whatever you're rolling. You roll that, and then whatever you get there is whatever you get. Okay, if you roll ones, whatever. Because on top of that, you're going to add your max damage, right? So now you get your double damage, but half of it is maxed out, baby. Maxed out. Right? And then you add your modifiers on top of that. And then you've got a critical hit, or at least, a moderately good hit.
Right. So what you're saying is Gridgard comes down to slam his three-handed sword upon that goblin, and instead of just nicking it, it actually drives the sword all the way through the goblin, taking it clean in half. Yeah, I don't know which one's better. I don't know. I don't know. Which one feels better? Probably probably adding in that full damage die there.
Right.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
And it's
Yeah,
easy.
and
That's the
easy.
point.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so on top of that, I've been thinking about this, average dice, average damage or rolling damage. And I don't know if anybody has actually thought about it deeply or anything like that, but for me, it just came to me. It was like, okay, um, average damage or rolling damage dice for creatures, and my take on it's both. I don't know. People are like, both. Wait, what? Yeah. So the thing to do is look at what do you have in your scene? Minions or like fodder creatures that are attacking the characters? Then sure, why not? Give them average damage. That's fine. But when you have henchmen or an up, then have them roll their damage, right? Those are the cool ones. Those are the things that are kind of like swingy, right? Most of those henchmen or and up have pluses to hit, or pluses to their damage, especially if you've given them magic items or boosted them with the effects from extreme weathers and terrain books, um and our 250 magic items. Yeah, go for it, right? Right. And so now you have, it's easy to run because you have a whole bunch of minions, and so you already know what they're going to do, and then you have your henchmen that are, they're your wild cards. They're the things, right? And so that means henchmen still do crits. They roll crit damage just the way how your players are rolling crit damage. And the minions or fodder creatures, they don't roll crits, right? That's their thing. They're rolling average damage. Now, for me as a GM, wow, now I have less to think about. That's great. And now everyone who's been kind of arguing between the two, now we have peace. I know. Isn't that wonderful? peace in the battlefield. All right. So yeah, that's that's it. That's what we got for you today. Yeah. So go ahead and remember, comment, subscribe. We want to really hear what you are getting out of your games. We want to hear how you're playing at your table, and we want to hear your questions. Any questions you have for us, especially pertaining to our books, we can definitely help you out with that one. Yeah, we'd love to hear from our community. We love you and we appreciate you a lot. So thank you again, and we'll see you in another video. If you'd like to see more things like this, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon. If you feel like supporting us and helping us bring more things to you and our community through the MageGate, go ahead and check out our links in the description below and join our Patreon. If you haven't picked up your free Heirloom Magic Item PDF, go ahead and check out our website where you can get that for free. Thank you so much again, and see you in another video.